What's going on, everybody? Red Runner Music here, bringing you another video. Today we're back on some PC Building Simulator. I'm getting a little tired of these missions over and over again, so this time I wanted to switch it up and do some free build, just to see what they've added to the game recently. I know they've added a couple things that we haven't checked out yet, just because of our rank and the actual story. So right here we're going to work on this NZXT H500. This is a newer case of theirs. It's of their new series, the whole H series. I think this thing looks pretty awesome, honestly, and I kind of regret buying my case before this one. Like, I bought my case maybe a week before this one came out, and this one looks actually quite clean to me. I love this, like, smooth look here. Because right now I don't have an SSD in my case. I have the S340 Elite. And without the SSD in the front, it just looks kind of funny. But let's go ahead and remove all this garbage. Oh my god, that thing just slid out. If you guys watch my videos, if you watch my other videos on this game, you know I have a issue with the PCI lock thing. It's my nemesis. And this thing, it just kind of got the hell out of the way, and I didn't have to do anything. I also love how this thing comes to the front. I think that's very clean. Let's take that out. Let's go ahead and take this off. Cool. What do we got going on? Alright. So I think what we'll do is they recently added these as well. These new NZXT motherboards. I haven't really heard that much about these in real life. I know some people don't like them and some people do like them or whatever. They're very clean looking, I'll give them that. That's what NZXT does best. They have a lot of controversy like over their CAM software and stuff like that. But they are damn clean when it comes to that design. Look at that. I think we can now do the like M.2 or whatever SSDs. There's a couple SSDs that we didn't have before as well. I feel like they added something else other than this motherboard and the different type of SSD in the front there. Let's go ahead and pop these open. Since we're in free build, I'm just gonna go baller out on this thing and we'll see what happens. I'm going for purely aesthetics on this one this time. We're gonna need some RGB RAM here. Can't be messing around with some regular ass RAM, you know what I'm talking about. This XPG stuff is pretty new to the game. I've never like seen that in person or like online even, so we're gonna check that out, I think. There's a ton of new RAM in here. What is all this? Some of these look wacky. Like, what the hell is that right there? That's Spectrix D41 or something? That looks crazy. Let's go ahead and get this one. It's actually pretty crazy looking in there, I'm not gonna lie. Go ahead and throw all these in. Go ahead and grab the 8700, put a little dab on that thing. CPU cooling, I wonder if they added any new stuff in this section. I still know they're working on the custom liquid cooling stuff. They keep talking about that in their like a little press release patch note things. They do have quite a bit more liquid cooling than they had. I think we're gonna go with the Cooler Master over here. Kinda wish I could go under that. Personally, I would route this under that, but we'll do it like how they want us to. Cool. I feel like my building process is kind of like backwards. I feel like you should do this thing first, the power supply. We'll just throw something in. Yeah, here's some of these M.2 SSD things going on. There's quite a bit of them. There's some other brands of SSDs now. They only had their generic one at one point, and then they added these burst things, and then Now we've got a couple more. Let's go ahead and see if we could throw one of these in there. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. I'm not a big expert on these things. What are we gonna do? I usually do an NVIDIA card just because I like their design for the EVGA ones, but let's switch it up. I've been looking at graphics cards for my computer, and I really like this XTR thing just because it's got that crazy like design to it. But I think if I upgrade, which I plan on doing soon, I'm gonna go with this one right here. So if you guys own the like Aorus Radeon RX 580 8GB, let me know what you think of that. The MSI ones are just a little more money for like no reason really, that I can tell at least. I'm not an expert, as you guys know. But this thing just looks beastly in here. I wish I could get this one, but they're all gone. As far as I could see. Why do we have no cables? Oh, we're still looking for 580 in cables. I don't know why. Let's take these fans out. We're going baller status, you gotta remember that. Realistically, if I was going baller status, I'd just get the 1080 Ti or whatever and put that in there, but... One thing I hope they clean up, and you'll see if we get to that, if we actually do customize like the lighting and all that, which we probably will, but the lighting customization thing on this game is a little strange, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully they clean that up a little bit. Also, I hope they add these new Ryzen 2 things and all that stuff, the second gen. Alright, what was I gonna change? I was gonna do something. I completely forgot what. Oh, storage. Go ahead and just throw some fat ass hard drive in there. Okay, stop being weird. Stop being weird. Occasionally you'll have to like find like a tiny little spot in these little connectors down there. Oh, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's go in here. It doesn't even look like that. What is that? See, the cable stuff is strange too, because like I'll have custom cables. Like these are supposed to be white, and they just look bizarre. That's like not white. Hopefully all that's tucked behind that brace thing once I put it back in. Kind of banking on that because this looks pretty terrible right now. Okay. What the hell's going on here? Why is that white though? That was like the weirdest thing. I just kept going back and forth with that. I don't know what the deal is. And do we have everything wired? Did I forget anything? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Go ahead and throw this back on. Another little cable coming through there. Seems to just be something that kind of happens in this game. It's not a big deal. Kind of hides that stuff. Hides the most of it. This is a little funky going on here. I'm sure they'll get that worked out. Gonna throw that on. That only has one thing. Close that little sucker right there. Connect everything. Almost forgot the USB stick with our software on it. Let's power that up. Everything's looking good right now. See, I like the idea of the white motherboard with the white case. I feel like that brings it all together, but then I feel like the black one would make it more, like, make the LEDs and stuff like that pop more. Alright, let's check out some lighting. There's a bunch of overclock stuff in this game now too, but I don't really know much about that, so we're not going to mess with that right now. That's cool. They have the NZXT boot up. Alright, cool. Go ahead and get this off of there. I'm not a fan of that color. I think we'll go white, red, and whatever. Normally I'm against the white, red, and black or whatever, because I always think that's like kind of generic, but we'll do it. Why is that not doing that? Okay, I guess I have to click there anyway. Like I said, this lighting app is a little funky. These are the RAM sticks. Let's try like a blue mixed with like a red. We'll go from blue to red. Hang on, let me throw that in there. We'll leave those red. Of course, there's the fans. Wish I knew which one this was versus the other one, but I think we'll do it the same. Now I want to see if this is going to clash or if it's going to go smoothly and look good. 6, 120, 252. You know what? We'll just do this. Oh hell. Take a look. That actually looks pretty wild. I think what I might change is this to a blue. Actually, why can't we change the Cooler Master thing? Is that just automatically white? That's probably where we screwed up. I could have did a, yeah, that's pretty cool. We got that red, white, and blue going on right now. Very patriotic right now. I kind of wish I could have changed that. I guess that's one of those ones that's just like a fixed LED. The NZXT Kraken probably would have been a better choice. But anyways, I just wanted to hop in here and check out some free build. We haven't done this in a while. I only did one free build thing, I think. And I think this PC build came out pretty nice, besides these funky cables that are going on. But the glass is looking good. This case is looking good. The graphics card, I'm digging that. Maybe I would have did a different fan. No, I don't know if those are good in the separate colors like that. But anyways, if you guys like this video and like seeing PC Building Simulator on the channel, let me know by hitting that like button below and commenting below what you thought of this build. Also, let me know about that graphics card thing too, if you've got one. Anyways, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time. Peace.